Welcome to the Dundas Dashboard tutorial series. In this video, we will be covering DashBlocks and Mashups. DashBlocks give you the ability to create dashboards one segment at a time instead of building an entire dashboard with a fixed layout and controls. To create a DashBlock, simply click on the Dashboard folder and select New DashBlock. The process for creating a DashBlock is nearly identical to that of a dashboard. Though when it comes to best practices for building a DashBlock, it's recommended to only have a single data visualization and a smaller canvas area. However, it's worth noting that there's no actual limitations on the number of controls you can have or the size of the DashBlock itself. So while the creation process for a DashBlock may not be that different, there are two things that a DashBlock can do that a dashboard can't. The first is the ability to embed DashBlocks into dashboards. This allows you to select or reuse content in a dashboard defined from a central location. To accomplish this, you can use the DashBlock Viewer control, which can be found in the Toolbox's General Control folder in a dashboard. From here, simply select the DashBlock that you want to display. Alternatively, you could even define the DashBlock to be displayed in a Dundas script for a more dynamic approach. For example, showing different DashBlocks for different users or based on a specific user interaction. Now, the second thing a DashBlock can be used for is to build a mashup. A mashup is defined when the end user adds more than one DashBlock from the navigation tab into the canvas area. For example, when viewing a dashboard where the navigation tab is expanded, you have the option of jumping from one dashboard to the next by dragging a dashboard into the canvas area. However, if you try navigating to a DashBlock and then drag on an additional DashBlock, instead of simply replacing the first one, you'll now be able to see both side by side. From here, you can continue to add additional DashBlocks as needed. This ultimately allows the end user to build their own dashboard without needing to worry about the data or design side of things. Typically, this would become useful in cases where multiple users have multiple requirements. However, there's still a fair amount of overlap. For example, no two users may want the exact same dashboard, but a lot of users may want a particular chart or a particular gauge. This allows them to specifically build a dashboard that is right for them in a very short amount of time. Once the mashup is built, they're free to save it for future personal use. Or if they want to share it with other users, then they can use the share button to allow other users to access this mashup as well. Lastly, it's worth noting that as of V5, you now have the ability to convert a DashBlock into a dashboard or a dashboard into a DashBlock, in case you wanted to change your design approach midway through the creation process. To make sure that this option is selectable, the dashboard or DashBlock must first be checked out by you and must not be opened in the editing window. This concludes the video for DashBlocks and Mashups. For more information on our training program, feel free to reach out to training@dundas.com. If you're looking for help with a specific technical inquiry, check out our support site at support.dundas.com.